Here's the truth that most out-of-state buyers don't realize until it's too late. Tampa Bay is not just one city. It is a massive, sprawling metropolitan area, spread across multiple counties, and divided by a very large body of water. Every single quadrant of this region features wildly different vibes, entirely different price points, and totally different commute realities. Choosing the wrong side of the bay could literally double your daily driving time, or put you in a neighborhood that completely clashes with the lifestyle you actually wanted. I'm a fifth-generation Floridian, and my family has been navigating this specific real estate market for over 25 years. I know exactly how this region breathes, where it's growing, and where the hidden traps are. Today, we are breaking down the 4 major zones of Tampa Bay. By the end of this video, you will be able to pinpoint exactly where you belong. If you want urban energy, historic charm, and incredible walkability, this is your spot. South Tampa is a peninsula within a peninsula. It's bordered by the bay, meaning the breezes are great, but the land is limited. In established neighborhoods like Hyde Park and Palmasaya, you will find gorgeous historic bungalows sitting side by side with luxury, newly built homes, all nestled under massive, century-old oak canopies. The streets are brick, the vibe is exclusive. If you prefer something more modern, you look toward Water Street and Channelside. This area has been completely transformed. It is all about ultra-modern high-rise condos, featuring stunning water views and 5-star hotel amenities. The lifestyle here is premium. You are walking to upscale dining. You're biking along Bayshore Boulevard, which happens to be the longest continuous sidewalk in the world. And if you have kids, you are looking at top-tier, highly competitive public school districts, like the highly coveted Plant High School District. But let's talk about the trade-offs. First, you are paying a heavy premium for this lifestyle. Expect price points to start around $750,000, easily stretching well into the multi-millions for a single-family home. Second, because it's an older area close to sea level, localized street flooding during heavy summer rainstorms is just a part of life here. South Tampa is best for professionals and families who want that historic charm, mixed with a vibrant, highly walkable urban lifestyle, and have the budget to support it. Now, let's cross the bridge into Pinellas County. Welcome to St. Petersburg and the Gulf Beaches. If Tampa is the corporate, bustling older sibling, St. Pete is the artsy, coastal, laid-back younger sibling. Over the last decade, downtown St. Pete has exploded into one of the most vibrant waterfront downtowns in the entire country. It is heavily arts-driven. The nightlife is incredible, and it is packed with independent, locally owned businesses, breweries, and world-class museums. The neighborhoods here have massive personality. You have the beautiful 1920s craftsman homes in historic Kenwood. You have sprawling, manicured waterfront estates in Snell Isle. And right on Beach Drive, you have luxury high-rises where you can step out of your lobby and walk straight to the new St. Pete Pier. And of course, just 15 minutes west, you hit the actual Gulf beaches, places like St. Pete Beach, Treasure Island, and Clearwater. But here's the reality check for Pinellas County. It is a peninsula, and it is almost completely built out. There is very little empty land left. That means you should expect smaller lot sizes and older housing stock, unless you are willing to buy a tear down and build custom. Also, because you are surrounded by water on 3 sides, your elevation is much lower. Flood zones and rising insurance premiums are major, non-negotiable factors you have to consider when buying here. But if you want a true coastal, creative, and walkable lifestyle, St. Pete is absolutely unmatched. What if you want space? What if you want a brand new home, massive closets, and resort-level amenities in your own neighborhood? Then, you head north. Welcome to North Tampa and Pasco County, which includes areas like Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, Lutz, and New Tampa. This entire zone is dedicated to family-oriented, suburban living. We are talking about top-tier, master-planned communities. The infrastructure here feels brand new, because a lot of it is. In places like Wesley Chapel, developers have gone all out. You will find massive, multi-acre crystal lagoons, miles of paved biking trails, resort-style pools, and excellent shopping at places like the Wiregrass Mall. You can get a spacious, 4 or 5 bedroom newer home that would cost you double or triple the price in South Tampa. So, what is the catch? The main trade-off is the commute. If your job requires you to be in downtown Tampa every day at 8 a.m., you are going to be battling Interstate 275, or Bruce B. Downs Boulevard, during peak traffic hours. It can be a grind, but if you work remotely, or your job is local to the northern suburbs, the sheer quality of life, and the amount of house you get for your money, is incredibly hard to beat. Finally, let's look south. South Hillsborough County, covering areas like Riverview, Apollo Beach, and Ruskin. This is the region of value and explosive, rapid growth. If you are a buyer looking for maximum square footage for your dollar, this is exactly where you should start your search. Much like the north, this area is packed with new construction and master-planned communities. But South County offers something the northern suburbs don't: incredible coastal and boating access. If you are a boater or an angler, areas like Apollo Beach are a dream come true. You can buy a beautiful waterfront home with a private dock and deep water access directly to Tampa Bay, without paying that extreme South Tampa price tag. You can also still find fantastic, brand new construction homes in this region well under the $500,000 mark, complete with community centers and pools. The downside? Because the population has grown so fast, the road infrastructure is still playing catch up. Traffic on Interstate 75 and Highway 301 can get heavy. But for the price point and the water access, many buyers find it completely worth it. As you can see, Tampa Bay is definitely not one size fits all. If you want historic walkability and prestige, you're looking at South Tampa. For an artsy vibe and the best beaches, you want St. Pete. For master-planned, resort-style family living, head north to Pasco. And for maximum growth, value, and boat access, South County is your target. Which area sounds most like your speed? Drop your top pick in the comments below. And if you are ready to get serious about making a move, reach out to me directly using the contact info on the screen. My team and I will help you map out a custom neighborhood search that actually fits your lifestyle, your commute, and your budget. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.